the Innovation Podcast with Mark Reed Edwards and Garnett Harriman. Let's start the show.
Hi, it's Mark. So last week, Garnett was out at CES and filed a few reports that we'll highlight over the next couple of episodes. First off, he chatted with Flo Minusglue from Excellent Events in Los Angeles, the company that designed the Indiegogo space, about what she liked and what she expected from CES this year. She kind of liked the Indiegogo space, so let's listen in.
First question.
Yes.
What is the coolest, most innovative thing you've seen so far here? And it's okay to say, you know who. So,
Wow. So we built the Indiegogo booth here at CES. We created this really cool tree. It has lights that kind of go up it. It's all built in metal.
What color is it? It's pretty cool.
And it's Gogenta, which is basically hot pink.
Gogenta.
It's really cool though. It's got light bulbs all around. That's the coolest thing that I've seen right here. I did see though, there's a car, there's a BMW that's really nifty.
Is that outside or inside?
That's inside. They drove it in, yeah.
Got it, okay. Second question. What did you think you were going to see here that you were surprised that you didn't see? Or like, where's the gaping hole? Or was there something here that you expected but just couldn't see?
Yeah, I expected things to be a little bit more fine-tuned. I think a lot of things are very much in the prototype phase here, which is really cool because it is the frontier.
Okay.
But it's nice to see some more polished and finished products every now and then.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a way to connect what Indiegogo is doing up to that, sort of being able to display prototypes versus, going all the way through the whole shipping and that kind of stuff. I'm curious.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Indiegogo, that's what they do, is they help people not only fund their programs, but work with partners to make them and ship them and get them produced.
Great. Thanks, Flo.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Garnett then moved to the MediaLink opening night party, that legendary event that hosts deal-making between old media giants from Hollywood Inc. and new tech from Silicon Valley. He was joined by Bill Westcott of MediaLink, our friend James Kern of Exism, and Laura Hakel of LanguageLine, who started off by describing the Lamborghini massage chair.
What is it? Lamborghini massage chair?
Lamborghini branded massage chair at Body Friend. Yeah, Body Friend. It's in as soon as you walk in, it's the Sam's second floor, rooms A through D or whatever. You walk in and you'll see not too far from that main entrance there, Body Friend. And they have a big display for Lamborghini.
I did see them actually.
Yeah.
I did see them. Yeah.
That was people were just like, and just all the sleep technology.
I saw that.
Focus on sleep technology, at-home medical, so you can do your own at-home eye exam.
Yeah.
And then order glasses.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Which I was like, okay,
That's pretty cool. Right?
at-home sonograms for
I saw that handheld at-home.
I was like, this is crazy.
Wait a minute, my kidney hurts. So let me just check on it real quick. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
What else, Bill?
Well, so Green and Beauty, P&G had a.
In the Life Lab.
Well, they had, but they also had that. Did you see Opte?
Hey, was this in the Life Lab? P&G Life Lab.
Yeah, it was in their Life Lab. And so it's this thing that's like some kind of ultraviolet, and it applies. Well, you put it over like any kind of dots or freckles on your skin, and it was almost like tattooing in a weird way, because it was making these dots disappear.
Wow.
But it was like this ultra thin layer of cover up. But at the same time, it was some kind of light therapy. So like you'd use it, and you couldn't tell you had any kind of cover up on because it was like nano layer thin or whatever. And
selling like hotcakes in Scandinavia.
Yeah.
For the winter.
Right. Oh, it's all people with freckles. Like they can remove all their freckles, and literally they disappear.
Wow.
And then over time, I think it also actually works to make them physically disappear over time the more you use it. So it's like a combination of cover up and this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, for P&G to invest in it. You know, it must
Yeah.
have some.
Well, and even just like at a basic level, all the smart toothbrushes
I saw that.
now with like the multiple levels.
Did you see the kids gaming, the mobile gaming toothbrush and
No.
the augmented reality toothbrush? Did you see those? Those were pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. You see the battle. If you were in the kids section, did you see the battle bots?
I did not.
Crazy.
What do they
You know,
do?
It's like they were in like a little arena. There are these programmable, gamified battle bots, and
they're
it's like
they're fighting.
It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots,
Yeah.
except meets Transformers.
Wow.
Like, you know, they were real. You know, they were about this big. I think they were really expensive. But
Did you see? Hey, if you were in the sleep section, did you see the roller bed? It was a bed that basically gently rocked left and right.
Rocking bed, yeah.
Rocking bed,
Rocking
right?
bed, yeah. It was there last year too, and it's very
Oh, is that
popular.
right?
Yeah, it's a cradle for adults.
Did you try it?
it's awesome.
It's just, I didn't try, but I watched it.
I
It's very
really wanted
popular.
to try it. I
Yeah,
gotta say.
it'd be nice for you. I think you'd like that.
I was with, which is all I've ever wanted.
Exactly.
That is
I
my
tell you, I
entire.
think you'd
That
really
is my
like that.
entire adult journey right there. How do I get back to the womb?
There was a guy in the Israel Pavilion. But I don't know if you saw this. I told Garnett about it earlier. He has it's like a virtual reality store that you can go in and you can zoom and pinch and pick products off of a shelf. It's just beautifully designed, and it shows you the retail product. And then if you
It's like virtual e-commerce. Like it was e-commerce, but it was a virtual store.
right, exactly, and then you can pick it and put it in augmented reality. So if it was he showed an example of a chair, a desk chair. So you're doing office shopping and desks and chairs. I like that chair, but I want to see what it looks like in my living room. And he take it out of the virtual environment and put it into an augmented reality environment in one click. And it was all HTML based, no app needed.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty rad. And if you didn't see that, we should look at that tomorrow.
Yeah, I should go check that out.
Yeah, it was powerful, and it happened like in real time. Like it was loading just as fast as web pages.
Right.
I was like, dude, that's pretty powerful.
The same guy had a transporter too that ran on dilithium crystals.
So this is
security.
Ty. She's from
Oh yes. Yes,
the abs
I saw
thing.
her with a woman who had this gorgeous lime-colored jacket.
That was my tour. Yeah.
That was your tour.
Yeah, that was right.
I went.
That was my tour.
I was in the P&G booth when you were in there.
Oh, okay. There
I
you
went
go.
up to the woman in the lime green coat.
So funny. I think I
and
remember
I
it.
went right up to her and I was like, "You look amazing. Your coat, everything.
Yeah.
Like I love everything." And she was like, "Oh, thank you." And I was
Nice.
like, "Who is that?"
And it's so funny that's Kim from Sundial Red. So they make a line of products for African American women,
Nice.
all very like shea butter based and all that kind of stuff. And so this is Ty. We started the tour, and the first thing we saw was this six-pack maker thing. You know,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
abs
yeah.
thing.
Oh, I want a
And she's
six-pack.
like, you make six packs? And I was like, yeah, let's go take a look. Like, it wasn't on my tour, but we stopped. We spent like 25 minutes there. They all bought, you know, these things retail for like $3.99. They were offering for like $125. They all bought their things, and this is her trying it out. There's your friend, yeah.
Yes. That's awesome.
Holy smoke!
That's great. That's great.
It's like a suction cup. It's like an electric suction cup.
And she let me feel it. It was like literally tensing her muscles.
Is that right?
And the woman claims if you do it 4 times a day for 2 weeks, you notice a difference in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, in your abs. Yeah.
Incredible, right?
That's crazy.
The study they come up with is amazing.
Well, my curiosity is around all of the scooters and everything that you stand on.
Yeah.
That you don't have to physically. Sure, it takes some core strength and that kind of thing to just stay on it and go. But it's like we're going to become a society where we're flying or zooming or scooting.
Well, that's what, yeah.
And
Bosch, right next to the P&G Life Lab, Bosch had a huge urban mobility, future of urban mobility thing. Bus, with like billboards on the outside, all
the IoT,
electric,
living room thing. I took pictures of it, actually.
A scooter,
Okay.
a stand-up Segway type thing with no handlebars, right?
The stratification of transportation is getting
A wheel,
thin.
a wheel that would power your bike. You can just put it on. I think you were telling me something about that
And then
too.
they're actually near the Indiegogo booth. I want to go back and look at it. I saw them setting up. They had the Tesla of electric scooters. So I have electric motorcycles. I have 3 of them in Santa Monica that I ride. They're from a company that went out of business in Rhode Island a few years ago. American made. They were like $7,000 motorcycles or $8,000. And I got it for like on the aftermarket for like $1,200 because they're out of business. And the batteries, you can't replace them, but someone hacked them. So I figured out how to like keep them going. But they're right. Yeah, how to hack it. You have to keep it going, right? Because the batteries die at some point. But there's a guy who has like a really modern, slick looking, almost the same bike I have.
Yeah.
But it called it
On the Japan booth.
I think it was Northern Europe, actually. I think it was like
Yeah, that
Sweden
sounds
or
Scandinavian to
Switzerland.
me. I don't know.
But it had like a big screen between the handlebars, and they call it the Tesla of electric motor scooters. And it was like a motorcycle bike, not like a stand scooter, but riding like a motorcycle.
Here's the
It
other
looked pretty
thing in the
cool. I was
Bosch
like,
in the Bosch stratification of urban transportation. They had a electric scooter of some sort, but it wasn't the scooting part. On the handlebar was this like massive Tesla-like dashboard that would do shopping, e-commerce, navigation, find a parking spot. Oh, what about the parking spot one? Did you guys see this one?
No.
This is IoT for parking spots. It's basically a series of all the cars in your neighborhood have to have
All the
it.
RFIDs. to
So
help
one car passes by an empty spot and starts to transmit to like every car in the neighborhood that's on the same whatever frequency. I don't know what it is. And so any car that's actually looking will get it. And then when the wider world, people outside of your neighborhood have this sensor, then anyone in any neighborhood can know that there's a spot in your neighborhood. But basically, it's like parking efficiency, right? IoT parking efficiency.
Yeah.
And they had like a lot of science. They had a couple of like white papers and research papers on how much carbon dioxide is emitted just in like circling your block looking for a parking spot. I live in Manhattan with a car that I drive constantly, and I can tell you,
that would be great.
there are certain bad days where I'm circling for 15, 20, 30 minutes with no purpose whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
Nothing having to do with transport other than finding a parking spot.
Yep.
So-
Well, I just thought it was cool in the parking garage leaving the MGM that now they have the red and green lights. It's like, duh. It's like, okay. that makes sense.
At first, I actually had that thought too.
Simple technology.
I really thought like when we first came through and there was like a 1076, I thought it was telling you to go to parking spot 1076.
Oh, right.
I wasn't sure.
Interesting. Okay.
Is that what it was? That wasn't.
No,
what
it's
it was.
telling you how many spots are available on the floor.
Oh.
How many are available on the floor?
That's
If
an
it's
easy jump, though, right?
directing
I mean,
you to a spot. It's like, this is the closest spot,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're probably just doing that. How many spots are available by tracking how many people are coming in and out.
Yeah. There's a sensor. Well, the red and green lights. So because that floor is so big, there's 1,200 spots on that floor. 1,076 of them are open.
Yeah.
The floor below had 600. The floor below had 200. The floor below had 40. That one's mostly full. It's getting right.
Yeah.
And it's telling you on this floor, your chance of getting a spot is
Better.
1,000 spots on this floor to go after.
That is
right?
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the dumbest thing that you saw.
The dumbest thing I saw. The dumbest thing I saw.
Are you gonna vote for the video pack? The backstory guy?
The craziest and the dumbest.
And the dumbest.
Because I think that might be crazy. I'm not quite sure it's dumb though. I think you might be able to make money on that one.
Yeah, probably.
I thought the rocking bed was like kind of stupid, and then now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, on
Maybe I
a
like that.
sleepless night, on a sleepless night, like could work.
There's always like whatever, the smart forks and whatever that are just like, do we really need that to be smart and have its own app? Like, there's always that stuff. There was a lot lot of that like 2 years ago.
Did you have? Did you try any of the Roti from the Roti meter?
No, I didn't see the
Roti-matic?
I didn't see the Roti-matic. Unfortunately. No.
I had the Roti right after Chris and I left your Indiegogo booth. We went there and I made him sit with me and wait for the Roti to come out, and I had a Roti that was made by this little 2x2 machine that was totally auto Roti-matic, and it was good.
It was good.
And just for the record, it's not culturally exclusive. It also makes pita, and it also makes tortillas.
I like it.
All right, next time we'll move ahead to day 3 of CES, and Garnett will chat more with Laura Hakel of Language Line and James Kern of Exism at the Connected Home Transport Innovation Space, and Bert Jacobs-Rosier, CEO of Etergo, the Tesla of electric scooters. Definitely have to tune in for that. We'll see you then.
Thanks for joining Garnett and Mark on the Innovation Podcast. Visit innovationpodcast.co to subscribe and listen to other episodes.